here. So we'll start with Pledge of Allegiance and we'll open the meeting at 6:31. So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
of America,
to the republic, and
which stands
one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice
for all.
too. Thank you. All right. Just as we kind of get rolling here for attendance, and as a few folks continue to pop on, I will just share a few words. Why do I see? Oh, this is weird. I have two Dells.
You have two of me?
Yeah, I got two
Bob
of
is no waiting.
you. So, I just want to say last week was for me, the news and the media and everything else was a roller coaster ride. The death of a lieutenant colonel down in Old Dominion University, Lieutenant Colonel Shaw, a job I did, okay, in the military, kind of hit close to home. And many of the ROTC programs made some changes. Many of the junior ROTC programs in our area made some changes. Okay. And there's, if you do presentations, be sure to reach out to those organizations before you get there and find out some of the protocols that are in place to make sure that your annual award ceremonies are still ongoing. Okay. The incident in New York City, my brother lives there. That was kind of close. Not real happy with the way the public is behaving. And then, of course, just coming off of meeting with our friends every year in February over in Temple Emmanuel, and the incident that occurred up in Minnesota at the temple was just kind of frightening. And then 6 more soldiers, so a total of 13, have now lost their lives over in the Middle East, which is weighing heavy upon us. And I have flown in KC-135s and done refueling operations. I have not done the boom, partly because I thought the chairs that I was sitting in were very comfortable, so they didn't wake me up. Go down and do them. Okay. But we used to put our GSA vans in those and bounce around to different places where I can't tell you where we went. Yeah, big week. Okay, just from a personal perspective, just kind of be sensitive when you're talking to other veterans. Listen, and offer them an ear, offer them a cup of coffee, and get together with them, and I encourage that. So, all right, how we doing on attendance, Joe?
Same. I got everybody noted. Again, Joe G and David are the only ones missing.
David Fry missed his first meeting. I'll reach out to him. Okay. Yeah, he was welcome to the board. David Fry. He was approved by the town council earlier this week, or early last week, I should say. The minutes. Do we have the minutes up?
They're sent.
Okay. I'm just trying to. When did you send them, Joe?
3 or 4 days ago,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, me either.
Thought it was right out on the tail of when the VSO minutes went out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was on the 11th.
on the 11th, okay. All right. Just everybody take a quick look at those to see if they're good. If there's anything that's out of order, now's the time to correct it. All right. So is there a motion? Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we're getting, is there a motion to accept the minutes from February 2026?
I'll make that motion to accept the minutes of March 2026.
Is there a second?
Second it.
All those in favor of accepting the minutes to be posted on the town website?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Done. Thank you, Joe.
Paul and Joe, this is Kevin. Just for you guys' awareness, I'm still on campus, so I can't turn my video on.
That's
So
fine.
I will be assumed to be one of the ayes unless I voice a nay or abstention.
No way.
Okay. I got it. Drive safely. And I'm looking right now for participants. I don't see any public participants. All right. So with nobody from the public, we will move right along to the VSO report. David, you're up.
VSO report for March 17th, 2026. The Veterans Monthly Greater Boston Food Bank and the paper supplies from the Wakefield Food Pantry will be held tomorrow, March 18th, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and will provide 28 veterans and their families with much needed provisions. Now, to become eligible for this program, any Wakefield veteran, spouse, or immediate family member of a veteran who would like to participate in this program and to be included in the drive-through and pickup may call our office for further information. 781-246-6377. Veteran Services. The Veterans Coffee Social will be held Saturday, March 21st at the Senior Center, 30 Converse Street at 10 a.m. This month's discussion will be presented by Home Base. Representative Barnaby Seiling, the Veterans Outreach Coordinator, will be giving information on just what is available through their program and how to participate. The podcast, Kilrea Was Here, will be held on March 24th at the WCAT station to be aired at a future date. This month's guest will be a Vietnam veteran and Bronze Star recipient, Sergeant Paul Hemphill. Although Mr. Hemphill is not a Wakefield resident, he will share with us many of the leadership qualities he embraced during his time of duty while assigned to the Chaplaincy Corps in Vietnam. Last month's podcast was canceled due to the complications of the weather, so Paul is coming down this month. As will be mentioned during the VAB meeting, the flagging at the cemeteries and the upcoming events are being communicated to the veterans through email, gatherings, and town communication tools. Chapter 115. Under this program, qualifying veterans and their dependents can receive necessary financial assistance for food, shelter, fuel, and medical reimbursement monthly in accordance with a formula that takes into consideration the number of dependents, and income from all sources. For those on a medical-only category, prescription drug copays and in some cases, medications can be reimbursed. And if they qualify for Mass Health buy-in, we can assist in getting the application submitted. For further information, please visit the mass.gov website or contact my office for further details. For appointments for veteran services, please contact me with any questions you may have regarding ongoing benefits or submissions of new benefits. We are located on the second floor of the Senior Center, 30 Converse Street in Wakefield. Monday through Thursday, walk-ins are 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and appointments are 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Holiday schedule will be based on the day of the week the holiday falls on. Voicemail is checked 7 days a week at 781-246-6377. Or my email can be reached at david.mangan@wakefieldma.gov. And a last minute thing I got the other day, which I didn't get a chance to put on this report, is that Tommy Lyons will be attending the coffee social this Saturday. And if you're not aware of who Tommy Lyons is, well, he's a decorated Marine and a fine, outstanding citizen here in Wakefield, and has done quite a bit from all different aspects of social structures in our state. If you want to meet Tommy, please come to the meeting. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you. Any questions at all?
I don't have any questions. Just Tommy Lyons is a great American. I'll tell you that right now. He's done a lot for the Boston veterans and the veterans in Massachusetts throughout his life. Unbelievable gentleman. So just having him there is that's a win-win, David. Thank you. He's not perfect. He's a Marine.
Well, I was asked, Paul, I was asked at the Union Oyster House about a month and a half ago by one of the generals or the colonels that was there, asked me about VSO services and asked me the question, what branch of the service are the toughest ones to get benefits for? And my immediate response was, well, the Jarhead Marines, there's nothing ever wrong with them. They come in with a missing arm and leg. Oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. They're incredible. They're incredible.
So I'm looking at the participants. There's one here that doesn't have a name. It just has a number. I don't. If that person could speak up, I would appreciate it.
That might be David Fry. I was getting ready to call him. And if David, you want to turn your volume on if you can, I'll tell you in just a minute.
I'm having it on. But,
That's David.
yeah. Oh, that's you?
That's David Fry. See his phone number right
That's
there.
David
Yeah.
Fry. Okay.
Hi, David.
Yeah.
Just in the future, David, when it says sign in,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're going to ask that you put your name in there when you log in.
I did. I'm having trouble with the Zoom. It says, there was a problem. And, I couldn't get in, so now I'm on my iPhone.
That's okay.
And the Zoom's not working.
No, just as long as I know who it is, that's fine. So we do take attendance, and we want to give you credit for being here. And
Sure.
your number is showing up, which is fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
I don't know how to do that on an iPhone, though.
Just a little bit of history. We've had a few intruders in the past, and we've had to go through a couple drills to prevent that from happening.
But I did try to sign up on the computer, and I put in my name and all that. So I don't know. It didn't go through to you.
David Fry.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice. You're on now. Keep it. You're fine. We got you covered.
David, just laugh once.
Hello? Just laugh once?
Now I know who it is. I'll verify.
Okay.
I'm not a robot. It was part of the Zoom.
All right. Now that you're here, we're going to take a vote
Yep.
on the VSO minutes. Is there
Okay.
a motion to accept the Veteran Service Officer minutes from David Mangan?
I vote yes.
Motion to accept.
I
Is there a
second.
second?
I second.
Second. Okay, all those in favor of the VSO minutes for March of 2026 signify
Aye.
by saying aye or holding
Aye.
up your hand.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, seeing none, the minutes are, I'm sorry, the VSO report is approved by the board. Thank you, David. Great job. And I'll do my best to get to the coffee at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We're on item, so just a couple things. David, your April VSO coffee is on April 18th, correct?
That is correct, yes. Yes.
Okay. And does the VSO have any update on Memorial Day?
At this point, I have applied for one Ambassador for Peace medal for a veteran here in Wakefield. And I'm about to submit a Medal of Liberty request for a Vietnam veteran killed in action from a veteran's spouse that was in my office today filing for another cause. And we're going to get the Medal of Liberty hopefully rushed for Memorial Day. And if not, we'll have it for Veterans Day.
Okay. That's good follow-up. Thank you. Item number 7. This kind of spawned from a little bit of input from Kevin last month. The first one was for veterans that are in transition or seeking employment. Okay, there's a job fair that the DAV is sponsoring, and in conjunction with Recruit Military, and that's at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough on April 2nd from 11 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a link on the agenda there that you can plug into to register and also take a look at some of the employers that are going to be participating in that event. Many years ago, I did go to one of those. It's a fantastic opportunity to reach out and talk to people that are looking to hire veterans. And if you know anybody that's in transition, seeking employment, I highly recommend that you go. Even if nothing comes of it, it's good to get in the practice of doing the quick speech, what they used to call the elevator speech, introducing yourself, and also dressing up your resume. It's not a bad thing to do. If you jump down to item, well, actually, the second item there is, and this is open to all veterans. Okay, the Military Officers Association of America conducts virtual career fairs from time to time. You do not have to be a member to sign up. Okay, you can log in and participate in a virtual career fair. There's instructions there on the link on how to do that. It's also open to military spouses that are in transition, and they support their services and critique on your resume, support members from all the services, all ranks. And like I said, you don't have to be a member to show up. They will help you to get you ready to go and speak to employers or potential employers that are looking to hire veterans. And it gives you an opportunity to market your skills, your education, and experience. I'll come back to the VFW, but one of the places that veterans can go is the Massachusetts Career Center. There's one in Burlington that's very close, and the career centers have a veteran representative to provide you some assistance, to provide the veterans and their families with assistance in transition to help review the resume and to help identify some of the employers that are local. Okay. That's a good place to check into, introduce yourself, see what's kind of sort of hot in terms of jobs. Okay. And see who's hiring and what's up in the local area. It's a good place to go. And then the last thing I just wanted to say, the VFW, I didn't know this. I looked around the VFW website, and VFW members, again, you got to be a member to get the discount, okay? But if you are a member of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, and you have children, okay, military family, you're eligible for a very, very steep discount on your SAT and your ACT preparation and software. They have programs that are between 75 and 90% off the market price. That's a significant, that savings alone will help pay for your membership to the VFW. Just something to kind of keep in the back of your head. Those packages and those courses are not cheap, okay? But that discount is significant. That was when I came across that online, there's a link to get you there. When I came across that online to look at it, that was a holy cow moment, okay? It's like, wow, that's a big deal. And they have other opportunities and other, the VFW offers other support within the local area. And I encourage you to look at our veteran service organizations, our VFWs, and our local legions. All right.
Paul, I'd like to.
Sure, go ahead.
I went to the VFW District 18 meeting on Sunday over in Stoneham, and there is a lifetime membership that can be available at a 50% discount currently. Anyone that wants to join the VFW, and they do have scholarship award programs that they're giving out for students that might want to get a scholarship support from the state of Massachusetts VFW chapters.
Good point. Thank you very much. All of your veteran service organizations have some sort of scholarship program. The Military Officers Association of America also has a scholarship program, and it's open to all ranks. Okay. And your sons, daughters, anybody that you know that's looking to get some money to go to college, that's a good place to start. My kids took advantage of that program, and were able to get a few dollars toward their tuition and education. It does help. Those scholarships, if I recall correctly, are up to $5,000 a year for students. Anybody else have anything to add about services, specifically transition services for military veterans and that may be in need of these benefits and programs? Okay.
The online Veterans News gives this also. I get online emails.
Online veteran news from the VA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the future, if you have that type of information, please feel free to share that and get that out to the public on the agenda.
Okay.
And we can also put together, a sheet that we can post to the website too for the town.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Memorial Day ceremony for 2026. I don't think we have to. We've concurred on the theme. I'll tell you, we have, the good news is Gail Casarino, is the regent. She's the Army term is head honcho for the chapter over in Saugus for the Parson Roby chapter. She's a terrific person. She does a wonderful job with the Daughters of the American Revolution chapter and the community. Last year, their chapter put together a terrific Vietnam appreciation ceremony at the VFW in Saugus, and I think the DAR just had a local meeting here in Wakefield this past weekend. Okay, of which Gail was a participant. But I reached out to Gail at Kevin's suggestion last month, because the Daughters of the American Revolution are connected to our 250th years and our birthday in a big way. And this will give them a little bit of a spotlight on Memorial Day to join us here in Wakefield. To the best of my knowledge, Wakefield does not have a chapter. There is a chapter in Melrose. There is a chapter in Saugus that I'm aware of. Okay. And there are other chapters throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. If you go on the DAR website, you can see it. But what a terrific organization. And they do great work for the community. And they also put on a good spread and a good show down in Washington, D.C. I have not been to the auditorium, the DAR auditorium in Washington, D.C. Okay. So we will need a moderator for Memorial Day. And a decision for that must be made no later than the April meeting. Okay. If you are interested in being the moderator for the Memorial Day ceremony, I will do the best that I possibly can to give you all 78 pages that you have to read. Okay. For the event. I have it well documented. It is not a difficult ceremony to put together. It may require a little bit of a rehearsal, okay, to kind of sort of coordinate. If anybody is interested in stepping up to that task, please reach out to me, and I will work with you to get you through that event and that ceremony. It is a terrific ceremony. Just to kind of put things frame things. There are two ceremonies in Wakefield on Memorial Day. There is one at the West Side Social Club, which is a terrific ceremony that's been ongoing for many, many, many decades, where trees were planted in honor of those of the fallen. Most were from World War II and the Korean War. I think there's some from the Vietnam War too, Miriam.
Yeah.
There's one tree. There's one tree that's dedicated to all Vietnam veterans.
Okay. So it's a delightful ceremony. A lot of folks attend that ceremony. I believe that's at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then the town ceremony at the Upper Common is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's an opportunity. You have a little bit of a break. Okay. You don't have to go to both ceremonies. Okay. I started going to both ceremonies as a result of this work that I do with the Veterans Advisory Board. But terrific ceremonies, well supported by our town and community. And if you're interested in being a moderator, please reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to work with you. Okay, I have the information. We typically at the town ceremony, that's where we would like to honor the veterans and the service families that are receiving either the Medal of Fidelity or the Medal of Liberty. Okay, that's an opportunity to spotlight them. We can bring somebody in to present those. Usually those medals are presented, well, put it this way, the governor signs them and the adjutant general signs them. So a representative from those offices are invited to present, okay? And that adds to the credibility of the ceremony. It adds to the credibility of the award and the decoration and the honor that those individuals deserve. The other thing that we do at the Memorial Day ceremony is I like to get the students involved and the families involved in the reading of the names of the fallen from Wakefield. And that list goes back to the Revolutionary War, when we were South Reading, before we became the town of Wakefield. There are currently 161 names on that list. The reading of those names takes 8 people with 21 names on each page. Okay, so a reader for those names reads 21 names, the branch of service that they served. Okay, and then the next one does 21, the next one 21. The last page, there are 14 names.
Was the fire department going to have the bell ringer there this year?
We'll have the fire department with the bell, okay? And they bring that in to ring that, okay? We get the school. I've got to get the letters out to the high school and to the Wakefield band, okay? But students perform taps. Students perform the national anthem, okay? And with the guest speaker from the Daughters of the American Revolution, and Gail Casarino, I think that will be a good ceremony. I did hear back from Massachusetts National Guard. The community support branch, so to say, from the Massachusetts National Guard. Right now, I think their schedule is booked. Okay. And the NCO that's in charge of the scheduling, the operations aspect of it, has said that it's not likely that we will get the cannon this year. I'm still working on that, and I'd like to have a conversation to see if we can appeal that decision. But I would also ask Dale, if you've got the rifles like you did over at the cemetery for the wreaths, would you be, and you do the same thing at the West Side Social Club ceremony, would you be able to do that at the ceremony on the Upper Common?
I'm certainly available. I don't know whether Pete, I don't want to speak for him. Pete, would you be available to do?
I should be available.
Okay. So
yeah, definitely.
I would like to have a third person, but at this point I don't have a third person that would do it. But I'll look to see, because it should be at least 3 shooting, but at a minimum we'll have 2.
Okay.
If we can get, I don't know about Sam Stella, if he's still if he's available. He keeps claiming he's passing, going to die any day now, but he's hanging in there.
Let's do it.
Good to know.
Well,
What's the requirement for the shooters?
I'm sorry, say again?
What's the requirement for the shooters?
What's the requirement? Oh, well, we fire 3 rounds, 3 blank rounds. We're using M1s. and we're set up so that they'll automatically discharge the cartridge, so you don't have to do a hand reload of the to clear the existing shell casing.
Dale, are they 3 rounds in a clip?
No, there's 5. Pardon me, there's 8 in a clip.
Okay.
And so
I just want to be sure, since you're, if there was like a Massachusetts state licensing or something, or if you needed some gun license to handle them or something, I wasn't sure.
To transport the rifles and things like that, yes, you do. And I have that license, and that's not an issue. I don't know of any requirement, and I may be naive and unknowledgeable about firing. I've never heard of anybody not being limited. I know none of the guys from the VFW, that being Sam and I can't think of the other gentleman's name off the top.
David.
Yeah, they didn't have any kind of FID capable, anything at all like that. So I don't think that's an issue.
So I'm going to continue to do a little bit more research there. We may have an opportunity with the law enforcement. Okay, the state police may be able to help us out, but
Sure.
If the Massachusetts National Guard is not able to help us, again, I just want to put one call through to double check. They are busy with America 250. They're busy with all sorts of other requirements right now. That and their availability is kind of sort of tight right now.
Especially in this year.
This year is very, very tough.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. So, but I'll continue to push on those buttons to see what we can do. The ceremony usually, just to kind of sort of cap it off, we do invite our political representatives at the state and also the federal level. Those letters will go out, and then they're invited to join us. We like to keep the ceremony under an hour. It usually goes over an hour. Okay. And we'll try to, the reason I'm sensitive to that is it can be a warm day. It can be sunny, and people are standing. There's not a lot of chairs and things like that for the public to seat at. Last year, I think we had a pretty good turnout. Turnout was, I think it was well over 500. So the crowd seems to be getting larger and larger as we go through this. So that's a good thing. And we'll continue to I'll continue to work the ceremony to the best of my ability. Any questions about Memorial Day?
I will submit for the proclamation, Paul, for Memorial Day. I will request that from the town, the state.
Thank you very much.
Just a thought.
Are the Boy Scouts going to do the colors? No. Are the Boy Scouts going to do the colors again?
The Boys,
that's a good question. The Boy Scouts perform the color guard. The Girl Scouts,
yeah, they do.
The Girl Scouts do the wreath, but the Girl Scouts, I get with them during a day prior, the Friday prior, Monday prior, we take 161 of the flags and we make a little flag guard in front of the monument there, and the Girl Scouts get involved and put that out, and that's kind of a memorial to the 161 that are fallen that we have here in Wakefield.
And I have those flags from last year, Paul. Dennis Fazio gave them to me last year after the event was over. A week after. He gathered them all up, and I have those.
Yeah, we can reuse those.
Oh, yeah.
You reminded me of something, David. When is your director meeting
Right.
at the town, David?
It's tomorrow.
What time?
I believe it's at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Are you going to be in your office before then?
I'm going to be doing the food bank tomorrow morning from 6:30 right to around 9:30, at which time I'll gather myself and my goods and go over to the town hall. Why? What's up?
Oh, I've got something. Maybe I'll run it up to, I have something for the town administrator and Sherry, for one of the directors.
Okay.
Okay. Item number 9.
Can
We'll
I,
just
can I
kind of
ask
go
you,
around.
can I interrupt you a second?
Go ahead.
Just a thought. And I'm not trying to be political or anything like that, but we've got a whole bunch, what'd you say, 13 fallen during the latest military involvement. Do we want to consider doing something with their names and giving them acknowledgement?
That's perfectly okay.
And we can hope there'll be less than, there won't be any more added to that
I
between
would
now
hope
and
not to also.
Memorial Day. Yes.
Yeah, let's, that's a good point. We need to be sensitive to the current operations and how that impacts our uh, the force and the community. Okay.
Mhm.
Remembering them and mentioning them is not out of the question. I don't think that there's a problem with doing that. Okay, anything else before we move on to item number 9? Any questions on 8? Going once, twice?
No.
Okay, moving to item number 9. Just to kind of go around the horn here, we'll start. I'll start off with Mr. Fry. Doctor.
Okay, Dr. Fry.
Can you
I'm a doctor.
can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Yeah, I'm Dr. Dave Fry. I'm a retired physician, and I served the last 2 years of Vietnam, and I was trained to be a combat medic, but I didn't have to do a lot of boots on attention. I did participate at the last part of POW Operation Homecoming, and I was called to be a part of the Mayaquez incident, but my plane aborted, so I didn't get to do anything. So that's basically who I am, and if anybody has any questions, they can ask me.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us.
David was also one of the podcast members a few months back. If you want to know more about David, go to the Kilroy Was Here website and listen to David's time service in the military. You did a great job with that.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Dave.
Okay. Peter, do you got anything?
No, not at this time. Thank you.
Okay. Everything okay? Mr. Dan Benjamin.
All set at the moment.
All set at the moment. Okay. No news about the parade?
It's going to be a good parade. We got a big donation yesterday.
I
good.
saw that in the item. Yeah.
Right.
I'll give it more, but I don't get paid that well. So no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Marion.
Oh, Well, but just there were finally some celebrations for Vietnam Veterans Day. I think it was who was it, Joe, that put out the one about there's a breakfast in Swampscott on the 26th, or is it the
27th, the morning of the
27th,
27th.
on the 27th.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
and then on
8:30 to
Sunday,
10.
on Vietnam Veterans Day, there is also a lunch for all Vietnam veterans in Billerica, and that's being hosted by the VSO in Billerica. Um, that's um, that's going to be at noontime, and one of our Gold Star wives is going to be one of the speakers there that day. So we finally got something going. And I just want to mention, and I haven't got the information in front of me. One of my Gold Star wives is supposed to send it to me because I will be going on on the Wednesday. There are, I believe it's 5 veterans without families that are being buried in the Bourne National Cemetery with full military honors. I'll be attending that, but anybody, of course, is welcome to attend. And I had hoped that she would get me all the information before tonight, but she has not. So I'll be going to that. But that is, if anybody wants to attend, I should have the information by tomorrow. And anybody, I think it's at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, or I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning at the Bourne National Cemetery. And all 5 of these veterans will be
And that's on the 25th, right?
to the Wednesday, whatever the Wednesday is.
Yeah, Wednesday's the 25th.
Because I have Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday is, of course, the USS Massachusetts commissioning, so I'll be attending that as well. But for
That's
the
on
Vietnam
Saturday, right?
veterans,
That's Saturday,
it's
yeah.
for the Vietnam veterans, it's Wednesday. 5 of the Vietnam veterans laid to rest. Thursday is the breakfast. Friday is the breakfast, and Sunday is the luncheon in Billerica.
So the Vietnam veterans at Bourne National Cemetery, do they have family?
No family.
No family.
None of them have,
Oh, my.
according to the information that I heard, I was given. Well, I haven't got it back in writing, but all 5 of them have no family. Um,
Oh, my.
so they're going to that they will all be buried. So they'll probably, I know there'll be some other Gold Star wives there, and there's usually members from the VFW and the American Legion and the Patriot Riders, and they all try to have some representatives there to honor them. So that's usually the way it turns out.
So about a week ago, they had a burial, and the veteran passed away and didn't have any
Right.
any family. Okay,
Right.
well, over 200 people showed up for that burial down before. That
Yeah,
was
I didn't
Oh,
get to
isn't it
that
nice?
one, but my girls did. So yeah, when it happens, it's a wonderful thing, the amount of people that show up to honor these veterans. It's really
Mm.
it's really moving.
okay.
And that's
Any
all I have for now.
any questions for Marion? Thank you very much.
Okay.
Kevin,
Nothing from me, thank you.
okay. Stay safe. And Shelby,
Nothing to add, thank you.
okay. Mr. Secretary, Joe,
Nothing to add on the secretary report.
okay. Mr. Vice Chair, Dale,
No, I'm good.
okay. I posted, Dale, they're in the agenda here, but Lakeside Cemetery for the flagging
Yeah, I
and
saw
Memorial
that.
Day. And just a reminder there for the honor guard, the 21 gun salute, kind of a plan B. So we have the flagging, and continue to get the letters out this week, next week, between now and April meeting. The chair's report, I have a punch list that I'm working off of. We've gone through that. We welcome David. And
Thank you.
next month, 2026, is yours truly steps down from the chair and passes this on to somebody else who I do not know whom will be that person. So, which kind of leads me to, we have 3 positions on the board that require a vote, okay? The secretary, the vice chair, and the chair. All 3 of those positions require a vote. And I would ask everybody here, okay, to give some consideration to one of those positions, okay? Our current vice chair is Dale Finley. He can tell you a little bit about, what he does. Basically, he's the backup, okay? And he handles a couple things that may come up that, a couple loose ends as they come up on a month-to-month basis. Joe does a great job as the secretary, keeping the work with the town hall, a little bit with publications and digital media, okay? And also, it's a full-time job for all 3 of us to kind of sort of figure out what the VSO is doing every day, okay?
I keep you busy. I can't run for any of those positions, folks.
No, you're not eligible for the position.
That's right.
You're also not eligible to vote.
That's right.
My.
You're
I
hired.
can influence.
You are a hired employee of the town.
Correct.
Okay. And we appreciate the work that you do. Okay.
Thank you.
But we do need, usually, okay, in the transition world, the way the committees like to work, we like to get somebody that's been a secretary or vice chair to reach out and step up, okay, to take over the reins. That's up to you guys. Okay, I'm not going to force your hand on it, and I will support your decisions, okay, as to what you would like to do. However, my light goes off. Sherry no longer gives me the key to open the meeting up after next month, okay? And I'm stepping out, okay? And I'm not gonna have a race with Sam Stella, but I'm gonna start taking care of myself, okay? A little bit better than I have. If Sam's gonna be writing, as long as Sam is writing in the daily item, I have a good feeling that he's doing okay.
Yes, exactly.
So
he vents very well.
It's okay. I enjoy reading his work and when he publishes in the item. Okay. And so anyway, give some thought to those positions. See if that is something that it will be of interest to you. I'd be happy to, I would encourage you to reach out to myself or somebody that has done some of those jobs, in the past. Okay. If that's something of interest that you would like to do. Any questions?
Not going to be an old soldier that fades away, are you?
I'm not sure if he faded away or he was asked to leave. But no, I will always continue to be I will support the board. I'll be a friend of the board. Okay. And whatever help and assistance that I can provide to the board, okay, and to our town, I'm available. I'm not running away.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay.
You'll still be a member of the board then, Paul. Very good.
I didn't say I was going to be a member of the board.
A non-voting member.
I think I've been a member of the board longer than you've been the VSO.
I don't think so. I'm 7 years.
Okay.
We know
Anyway,
where you live.
It seems like it though, Paul. It does.
well, so the most important thing is the April meeting, we will have a vote for these positions.
Yeah.
The meeting doesn't end until those three decisions are made. Just so either bring your shovels or your e-tools or whatever you want to call them and start digging in, okay? Or give some thought to it over the next couple weeks, okay? And kind of come up with maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe it is something that I have time to do. And I respect everybody's decision, and I'll support your decisions, whichever way you go. And if nobody calls me soon, I may reach out and call you. So don't be surprised. Peter.
Right,
So look at the caller ID.
right.
Thanks.
No problem. Any questions from the chair? Okay. I think we've hit
Can
the
I ask
upcoming
something?
events.
Who is John Carney?
He's a town councilor, and he is our liaison for the board.
I got you. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Not a problem. Did he join?
No, I don't think he's
No,
ever
it's
joined.
Yeah, he hasn't. He didn't check in. Okay. Sometimes the liaison for our boards joins the meeting with us, as they have in the past.
Okay.
Just a reminder, the 25th of March is Medal of Honor Day. And I'll throw something out to our VSO. May not be a bad idea to do a trip to Texas next year.
Whoa.
Do a fundraiser for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have the Medal of Honor Museum in Arlington, Texas.
Wow.
So
That's a good point. I'll look forward to that then, Paul. Thank you.
that may not be a bad mark on the wall. Put that
That's a
down as a
great
goal.
That's a great idea.
Marion?
I just found some information on that. It's 8 unaccompanied veterans that will be honored at Bourne on the 25th at 9 a.m.
Wow.
Anybody is interested in
All right,
attending.
you had originally said 5, so it's 8.
Yeah, I thought if that's why I was waiting for the information to come in, so I had it right, but no, it's 8.
Okay. The next meeting is Tuesday, April 14. It's a little bit short. And the reason for that is to allow you with your families and your friends and everything to enjoy the spring vacation week, because the school lets out the following week, which is when the meeting would be scheduled. And like we did with the February vacation, we postponed the meeting. This year, we moved it up to April 14th. So our next meeting is Tuesday, April 14th, via Zoom. That's the Tuesday before the spring vacation week. Okay. Matters not anticipated. Are there any other questions, any alibi fires that you may have? Come on, Dale. It's a clip of 3 or a clip of 5. I mean, sometimes
it's a clip of 8. It's a clip of 8.
Well, 3 plus 5 is 8.
Of which we only fire 3.
Okay. the other 5 are just in case the first 3 don't go off, right?
Something like that. Actually, there's no clips that are three. There's no made clips that hold 3 cartridges for the M1.
Okay.
You
Well,
can
21
fire
guns, you're
2.
each gonna have to do 7 anyhow, so.
Okay. So if there are no matters that are anticipated or not anticipated to discuss, I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
I'll
I know you
second.
guys are having so much fun. Motion to adjourn. Seconded.
Oh, can I say one more thing?
Okay.
I would like to say, I hope Shelby doesn't mind. I probably should have asked her first. I apologize, Shelby. We have asked, the West Side Social Club has asked Shelby if she would be our keynote speaker for Memorial Day, and she has honored us by saying yes. So it will be a very nice, even better ceremony
Absolutely.
with a female Navy personnel doing the honors. Not that I'm biased, you know.
I like the way you think. Thank you.
That's an awesome responsibility, and thank you very much for stepping up to do that, Shelby. I appreciate it. Okay. Do we have a second? We had a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Dale, second. Okay. All those in favor?
Hi.
Yay.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time this evening and appreciate your support for the veterans in our community.